Hello students, today I will be teaching you on the topic importance of business environment. In our previous class, we have discussed what do we mean by business environment and its features. Keeping that in mind, let us understand the importance of it. First one, it enables the firm to identify opportunities and getting the first mover advantage. Second one, it helps the firm to identify threats and early warning signals. Third point, it helps in tapping useful resources. Fourth point, it helps in coping with rapid changes. Fifth point, it helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation. Sixth point, it helps in improving performance. Let's begin with the first one. It enables the firm to identify opportunities and getting the first mover advantage. So before I explain the point, let me just tell you what exactly is first mover advantage. It can be simply defined as a firm's ability to be better off than its competitors as a result of being first to the market in a new product category. So what did we understand from this is that being first to the market. Let us see how business environment will help the firm to identify opportunities. The environment provides numerous opportunities and it's necessary to identify the opportunities to improve the performance of a business. Early identification of opportunities help an enterprise to be the first to exploit them. So first and foremost, the business environment need to be understood. While understanding the concept of business environment, it is very important to know what are the opportunities the business has got. So identifying the opportunities and making improvement towards it. Let me give you an example for this. Airtel identified the need for fast internet and took first mover advantage by providing 4G speed to its users, followed by Vodafone and Idea. Now, Amazon took up the advantage, that is the first mover advantage, by launching online bookstores. So like this, you have multiple big shot companies which have taken the first mover advantage, that is reaching the market, being the first one in a new category product. The second importance, it helps the firm to identify threats and early warning signals. In the first point, we understood the opportunities. The second one is the threat for the business, which is very dangerous and at the same time alarming signals. Okay, it's a buzz that goes on. Be cautious. Let's see what this point tried to tell us. The business environment helps in understanding the threats which are likely to happen in future. Environmental awareness can help managers to identify various threats on time and serve as an early warning signal. Now, let me give an example to you for this. Patanjali products have become a warning signal to the rest of the FMCG. FMCG is fast moving consumer goods. At the same time, Chinese mobile phones have become a threat for Indian mobile phone manufacturers. You can see the picture on the left hand side. We have Vivo, MI and Oppo, which are the Chinese companies which are trying to suppress the Indian manufacturers of mobile phones like Micromax, Carbon and so on. At the same time, Patanjali as such is a big threat not only to FMCG but also to other domains as well. It has got collaborated with BSNL and they have come up with a Patanjali BSNL SIM card. So business need to be aware of the threats. At the same time, try to take advantage of those threats and survive in the market. Take it as an early warning signal. The signal over here for other companies is that if Patanjali is going to come up with a SIM card, then it's going to be a big threat for other companies as well. It helps in tapping useful resources. Careful analysis of business helps in tapping the useful resources required for the business. It helps the firm to track the resources called inputs like finance, machines, raw materials, power and water, labor, etc. Convert them into goods and services. Now, the business need to identify what are those resources which are very important in order to manufacture the final product or to render the services. Let me give you an example for this. Collect those resources which are required to manufacture a smart TV now. Everybody wants a smart TV, the LEDs, the LCDs, whatever that you call it. Everyone wants smart TV. So you need to collect resources that is needed to make that particular TV. So why would you run and collect resources that are needed for manufacturing a black and white TV? Because nobody uses a black and white TV anymore. So identifying those resources which are required and at the same time convert them into goods and services. So business need to make a careful analysis of those useful resources which are available in the environment. It helps in coping with rapid changes. All sizes and all types of enterprises are facing increasingly dynamic environment. In order to effectively cope with changes, managers must understand and examine the environment and develop suitable course of action. Coping with the rapid changes. Now today everybody knows about video conferencing calls. That's what is in demand now. That is due to pandemic. You cannot think of having a social gathering. You need to have social distancing. So the best way is to get onto your smartphones and go with a video call. Now the Reliance company has launched JioMeet nationwide video calling service in India amid COVID-19 pandemic in order to take over other video conferencing apps like Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams and so on. So business need to survive in a dynamic environment that keeps on changing. It is not static, it is not fixed. So it has to cope up with the changes. And as you go ahead with the changes, managers need to understand and examine the environment and at the same time develop certain course of action that is very suitable for the business. It helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation. Understanding and analysis of threats and opportunities of business enterprises helps in planning and decision making. We have understood the opportunities, grabbing the opportunities. At the same time, you need to analyze what are the threats. These 2 points we have just discussed. Okay, I have given you the example of how the Chinese company mobile phone products are a threat to the Indian market. At the same time, I have spoken about grabbing the opportunity in a changing environment, that is by launching a video conferencing app in India. The next point is it helps in improving performance. The enterprises that continuously monitor the environment and adapt to suitable business practices can improve their present and as well as their future performances. For this, the example is the Apple company. Okay, it has been successful in maintaining its market share due to its proper understanding of environment and taking suitable innovation in its product. They are not in a rush to create products. Okay, they take sustainable time, understand the customer needs, give sufficient improvements in their technology. At the same time, they are maintaining their market share. It is one of the leading companies in the world. Because of its not only the brand name, we might feel that the company products are very costly, but the reason behind is that they focus on improving performance. Okay, they adopt suitable business practices that always help them to improve not only to the present but as well as for future performances. I hope with this you have understood the concept of importance of business environment, understanding business environment, at the same time how relevant it is in the present situation. Thank you.